Good morning, everyone. Bob Zagami here at NERVDA, and I'm with the folks at NewEnglandRVRoof.com, Jim and Kurt. And this is the first time we've done a video on an associate member, but this is an exciting one, and we're going to do it for more of our other members. And they've got our NERVDA Facebook contest sign up there, so don't forget to vote for your favorite RV dealer during the month of February. Jim, let's start with you. You had I saw you at the Boston show, saw you at the Connecticut show. You signed up with NERVDA. We appreciate that. But you got something very unique for RVers. Tell them what it is.
Yes, what we do is we do a sprayed polyurea rubber roof system that makes a monolithic seamless roof on any RV, whether it's a Class A motor coach, a bus, travel trailer, horse trailer. We get to bond a rubber roof that's 3/16 of an inch thick, has 3,500 PSI tear strength, as well as a 600 degree elongation, so it's flexible. It's impervious to the weather. So what we provide is a roof where basically there's no more maintenance.
Well, roofs are always an issue because sometimes, like it or not, the consumers don't do the preventive maintenance that they should do on an RV. They love the RV, they love to go camping, but sometimes they forget the things that they have to do to keep it in good condition and keep the value up. So what do you find when you get to the customers and you get the roofs off? What's the number one reason they have to have the roof replaced?
Well, the number one reason is most caulked seams fail, especially up here in New England when you have the extreme hot and the extreme cold. What we do is, you can see a little demo unit, we actually cover all that. Because there are no seams, you don't have to go up every 6 months, periodically check and add Dicor. There are no more seams on the roof. We also bond the substrate or the rubber to all the components. So there is no way for any water penetration in the roof. The roof comes with a lifetime guarantee. It is transferable with the vehicle. The only thing you have to do is periodically, if you have to wash your roof, a little Dawn dishwashing detergent, scrub it on, hose it off, and you're done.
Kurt, the process itself, I know it's proprietary, so we don't want to give away any trade secrets, but in layman's terms, because people, they buy RVs to go have fun.
Yep.
And like I said, they may not do their maintenance, and they may not even understand the process that you use. So when you talk to the people in Boston and Hartford, and I know you're going to be at the Springfield show this weekend, how do you get through to them on that level to make them understand the power of what you've got?
Well, basically with this unit here, we get to show them the different caulking joints that they may have on their roof, the screws that are exposed on the side, which cause a lot of the side damage anyways. A lot of the roof vents, well, not all, I should say all the components do have screws, they do have caulking, and that caulking fails. Once that caulking fails, the water finds its way in. A lot of times you'll find at the AC units themselves, they don't even know they have a leak because the roof acts like a sponge. So when we do our roof, we actually spray inside that area, which allows now that if you have a leak, it'll show up on your floor. Now it's time to either just tweak those bolts a little bit or to change out that gasket. A lot of the other vents that through the vent stacks, they may knock the cap off and they'll get water that they have no idea until their floor is rotted out. So by eliminating all those caulking joints and all those screws, there's nothing to worry about anymore.
Well, you know, I liken it to going to the dentist. You don't know you have a cavity until you get the pain, and you don't know you have RV damage until the walls start to laminate, the floor starts to rot, and it's significant.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's costly.
Yes.
And in a lot of cases, it may not be a valid claim with an insurance company because you're actually sitting there with customer neglect. And the one thing we don't want to have is customer neglect. So the educational process is very important. So in addition to going out to the shows, and I know you just launched the company last year, and you've got a shop full of vehicles here, so I don't want to take too much of your time today, but how do people find you, and how do they get in touch with you and you know, get a quote and find out more about the process?
The primary way, our parent company, RVRoof.com, and that's also the corporate website, has all of the 10 locations across the United States listed. If someone wants to see the videos, the before and after pictures, or wants a quote, there's a short form that they fill out. Up here in Plainville, Mass, we would get that lead, we would respond to it, and then it would be up to the prospect to call back and say, I'd like to schedule that service. The company also advertises most of the major RV magazines, so it's either a phone call or a website through rvroof.com. You can get in touch with us and we can do the roof.
Do you have a particular territory because you're going through a national company with a national website? Are there certain states that you can work in, or is it whoever gets in touch with you, you can accommodate them?
Yeah, it's a good question, Bob. Right now, I have a 60-mile radius, which is basically pretty much all of New England. So we'll be servicing New York, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine.
Okay, all right. Telephone number.
508-316-0728.
Well, welcome to NERVDA. We're glad to have you as an associate member. And once I shut this off, I'll get to see what you guys are doing to that particular RV, that fifth wheel?
Yeah, it's
looks
a
like a
fifth wheel.
fifth wheel right behind you.
Yep.
All right, thanks very much, guys.
Thanks,
All
Bob.
right, thank you.